So I've caught up with Edmund, the Learned Pig, in rehearsal. Edmund, it's wonderful to meet you.
Thank you.
I was wondering whether you can first tell us a bit about the circus, Bonaparte's travelling circus. You're part of that. Perhaps you can tell me about the other amazing acts in the circus.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. We have a plate spinning act, which is it's coming on. It's coming on, and there's a young lady called Ariella, who is a wonderful aerial artist. And of course, I go up the ropes as well. I go up the silks. I climb. I'm a climbing pig. Look. These hands. Trotters, if you will.
It takes it out of the trotters then, you're climbing?
Oh, it does. It does. I've been beefing up, if you pardon the pun.
It's an interesting pun, yes.
Yeah.
So you were really, without sort of, hiding your light under a bushel, you were really the saviour of the circus. Before they came, it really wasn't going anywhere, was it?
Well, not to blow my own trumpet, but yes, I am. I am the saviour. Not the saviour, obviously, but the saviour of the circus, yes. Yes, it was going terribly. It was going terribly. And then I turned up, and of course, I'm a talking pig. And what circus wouldn't want a talking pig?
Now, you're a talking pig, but you also read. How did you learn to read?
Well, I'm self-taught, of course, but I have had a little help from a very nice man called Sam, who's a driver for a company called Trotters. I'm not quite sure what Trotters are, but he helped me read by buying me a book by a woman called Rigera Daudet. And also, I learned to read by reading the squiggles on the side of his van.
Now the show that you're in,
Yes.
which is named after you, quite rightly so, by the
Yes.
sounds of it, Edmund the Learned Pig. Tell us a bit about the show.
Well, it's almost like it's like a mystery. It's like if you can imagine me as Columbo. Yes. So it's like a Columbo show. So it's like a whodunit, a what done it, a how done it, and a where done it, and a why done it. And yes, but the costumes are much better than Columbo. So it's a bit like that, really. I go on a quest. It's like an odyssey. It's like an odyssey, like Homer's Odyssey, except with a pig. And I go on a great quest to find my brothers and sisters at the behest of my mother.
So it's a mix of Homer's Odyssey and Columbo. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. 50-50.
Is the show just for kids, or do you think their parents will enjoy it too?
Oh no, it's for all the family. For all the family. It's incredibly inclusive. We have lots of things for children, of course, but there's some quite. No, I wouldn't say risky, but it's certainly palatable to the adult taste.
Now, there's music in the show. Is it music that you've decided upon? What kind of music do you like, firstly?
Well, I'm a very, 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 very big fan of the man who's written the music. It's a man called Martyn Jaques, and he sings with a threesome called the Tiger Lillies, and he's written these songs specifically for this show, and they're wonderful. They're wonderful. We have piano, we have banjo ukulele, and we have, what's the word? It's like a little foot pedal thing, a foot pedal piano. Bear with me, I'm a pig. I can't remember all these things.
So great music.
It's a wonderful, wonderful song.
Great story.
Yes.
Let me just ask you about your background. Before you came to this show, tell us a bit about your background. What other things have you done?
Well, I grew up just like any other pig, on a farm, with all my brothers and sisters, and a very loving, attentive mother. And see, the thing is, I've always been different. Always. No, don't laugh. I've been different. See, well, all my brothers and sisters, they liked wallowing, as most pigs do, but I was never into that. I'd always prefer to sit down and write and read and just meditate on life and the big questions, you know. Where's the next food coming from? That kind of thing.
And what made you join the circus?
Well, I was sort of press-ganged into it, really. I was in London, as I say, on my quest, looking for my brothers and sisters, and the next thing I knew, everything went dark. Everything. And I realised I was in a sack. I was on the back of this man, and I thought I was being kidnapped. Well, I was, actually. I was being kidnapped. In the true sense of the word, I was being kidnapped. But it was a very nice kind of kidnapping. In the end, I ended up being revealed on a table in the company of all these wonderful people. And that's how I joined the circus. I had no say in it.
And you've clearly not regretted it. Now your life now as a thespian.
Yes.
How are you enjoying your time here at the Royal Exchange?
Oh, it's my favourite theatre. It is. No, I've travelled now. I've been to lots and lots of different places, and this theatre is the best theatre I have ever been in. And I've spent time outside the Royal Opera House. Outside the Royal Opera House. But this is better. This is better than round the bins at the back of the Royal Opera House.
And how are the other actors?
That good.
How are the other actors treating you? Do they treat you as an equal, or do they look down on you?
Well, they certainly don't look down on me. That would never do. No. Excuse me. No. Look down on me? No. Equal? No. Because I'm not equal. I'm better. You see? So, Mesmo, for instance, he does a wonderful deep muscle massage. Wonderful. Oh, he gets me on that massage table and chops away like a good one.
So we've talked about the show, we've talked about you.
Yes.
What next for you after this show here at the Royal Exchange?
Well, I don't know. I think maybe I might go travelling. I might go to India and do a little bit of yoga. But then I'm going to have to talk to my agent, really. I do have an agent now, and she's in negotiations with lots of different companies, TV, film work, that kind of thing. So, who knows? Who knows? The world is my oyster. The world is my trough.
I know a colleague of mine met you when you first arrived in our wonderful Green Room Cafe.
I'm sorry, I meet so many people.
Well, indeed. Have you had any hairy moments in the Green Room?
Hairy moments?
Some of the things that perhaps they've been serving.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're referring to that. Well, no, fortunately, from the moment I've got here, they've been polite enough only to serve lamb. So, none as yet. I've had a few funny looks when I've been queuing up. I go for the vegetarian option, mainly.
And finally, final question, do you have sort of Edmund fans, people queuing to meet you at stage door and so on?
My dear. You wouldn't believe. It's like One Direction. One Direction, yes. One Direction, straight to the bar. No, I didn't say that. Doesn't.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Edmund. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. It's been wonderful meeting you too. Come and see the show. It's great.